Hey man, what's going on? What's your name?
Zion Michelli.
Zion. My name is Chris. I work as a registered massage therapist and I own a clinic, and I like to interview individuals that are performing at a high level, and I want to pick your brain and understand what makes you so successful. So my first question is, do you stress?
Yeah, I feel I do stress a lot. It has to do with life and mostly about work, if I'm being real.
Yeah.
I do work full time, so a lot of the stress I do take from work, I bring it home and puts it on myself, right?
Okay.
So it's the reality.
So are you known for reacting to stress negatively? How do you cope with stress?
I think I just mostly don't really react at all. I try to kind of distract myself from it instead of maybe dealing with it like I should. I feel like I really should try to deal with the stress more to help myself.
In a healthy way?
In a healthy way, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what kind of things do you do? Because I spoke to your teammates and they're all vouching for you that you're performing at a very high level in hockey. How have you been able to get to this point without burning out? Like, what is the secret that really set you apart in the crowd?
I think it's just having a killer mindset mentality, trying to have that hunger and drive to really perform at my best, and then also just respect the game of hockey as well.
Right.
So I think really that's helped me in the most, and then also throughout the years, taking care of my body as well, you know, and my mind, because those two are pretty important. Now I think I haven't probably done the best job of that.
Right.
Just like, you know, having problems now through working and playing as I'm getting older with back, neck, like stuff like that, right? So,
Yeah, we just established your neck is
Yeah.
struggling a lot today.
Yeah.
So for a lot of athletes, as you age, issues start to come up. Are you finding that as you get older, the body's struggling to keep up with your mindsets, with that killer mindset that you're talking about? Do you feel like your body is hitting a wall and plateauing?
I do think so. That's why I remember we were talking earlier. I think I do need to prioritize my body more, because as I was playing, you know, a few years ago, a little younger, I was able to get away with a lot of stuff. Whereas now I actually have to take time where I feel
You got to
my hip
try.
joint. Exactly.
You got to try to feel better. Yeah. So last question for you. I know the sport's stressful, right? How do you ensure that your body's recovered from one game to the next, from one practice to the next? What is, if there is a secret, what do you do, if there is anything, what do you do to ensure that your body's healed up so that you can jump into the next game with as little consequences as possible? Do you have a routine?
I think really it's trying to get sleep, so being hydrated, and then making sure you got good rest the day before, or even if you don't, making sure you get in your pre-game naps and then a good meal
Naps.
as well. Yeah, but
Yeah.
I'm a big napper.
And how long have you been doing that routine? How long did it take you to realize that lesson, that recovery was important to your sport?
I think mostly now as I'm getting older, whereas when I was playing a few years ago, back like at 19 years old, 18 years old, it wasn't so much prioritizing.
It's just all hard work. I
Yeah,
think.
it was just kind of get into it. I feel fine after. My body would recover pretty like good for itself. I wouldn't have to do anything.
Right.
So, but now I gotta like take naps.
So last question, man. I keep saying this. Last question for you.
Yeah.
If you can go back, how old are you now?
24.
24. If you can go back 10 years, you spoke to that version of you. What's the one lesson that you would try to teach that individual so that maybe you avoid some of these consequences that you're now feeling as an athlete?
Take care of. Really try to deal with the stress that you bring on yourself through work and life.
Yeah.
And then also taking care of your body as well.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, man.
Thanks for your time, man.
Yep. Thank you.